Well, hello students. I hope you are all doing well and you're enjoying your semester break because I am making this recording right now to just let you know that based on the speed of the class and the frequency of the chapters that we're going to cover, I will be manually putting in your module folders from week to week what we need to do. As before, all reading, listening, and viewing will be in that reading, listening, and viewing section in the module folders for each week. But like I said, they're not going to be populated in their entirety throughout the semester. We'll take it week by week and I'll let you know what's coming. Be less confusing that way. The second thing is we're going to be starting with the review of Chapter 10. And for the most part, as I probably already told you in some shape or form in this particular Blackboard cover, we are going to be basically taking each step, okay, of Chapter 10, reviewing that is in line with not planning and controlling, but more on organizational leadership. And we're going to somehow be able to integrate the entire year into one. Now, what's really important here is that nothing much is going to change this semester than what you did the first semester if you were in my class. And for those of you that were assigned teams, as I had pointed out to you before the semester ended, in Term 1, in Business Management 2, Term 2, you'll be able to choose your own teams. If you want to keep your team members, that's fine. If you haven't been in my class before and you want to join a team, that's fine. But essentially what I would ideally like to do, since there are 30 students, this class is at a maximum, what I would like to do is break you up into 5 teams of 6, okay? I'll go over everything the first class. But essentially the first thing we're going to do when we get into class is have a meet and greet, re-greet yourselves if you're in the same teams last class, or get acquainted with new team members, or if you haven't been in my class, join a team. The other thing I want to talk to you about is that the team commitment sheets will be different. You're not going to have a team commitment sheet, a case study commitment sheet, and a project commitment sheet. Everything will be on one sheet. We're ditching the team commitment sheet. All of the information that you need, you can use and put on the template. Okay, exchange information with one another, i.e. emails, webcams, or whatever, however way you're communicating, Google Books, the best way to get you, where you're going to meet and all that is fine. What I would like you to do is basically just fill out one sheet on the template. Use that template for your case studies and for your project. There are specific directions on those team commitment papers, but we're not calling them that anymore. If it's for your project, use it for that. And all the same information will be for whether it be a project or case study. Again, we'll go over that the first day of class. What else? Okay. Again, we're going to be having 3 classes a week, scheduled anyway, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I have 2 sections, so I'm going to use this video for both. One of you is starting at 10:30 to 11:20, and the other ones are going to be starting from 11:30 and going until 12:20. Okay, so first one 10:30 to 11:20. So I think that's what I said, but that's what it is. 10:30 to 11:20, then 12:30 to 12:20 on your sections. Now, I'm really contemplating on using the same format for the projects as I did for the last class. And if you remember the format, it was quite simplistic. Basically, Mondays and Wednesdays we met for theory, covered a lot of information. And then what we did when we went into the Friday section, that is, honestly, there's not much time on any one of the classes. All we get is 50 minutes. So 3 50-minute classes a week. Well, on Fridays, for those of you that weren't in my class before, we traditionally use that as somewhat of what I would call a lab. In other words, you would work on your team projects or your case studies for that Friday. You would still take attendance, excuse me, as if you were in class. But you're pretty much on your own as far as you can use the classroom in your time allocated space, or you can go anywhere. You can go in someone's dorm, you can go to study hall, go to the library, I don't care. But the idea is getting together and putting the material together so that they meet your timely assignments when they're due. That's important. So we'll see how that goes, but that's kind of what the game plan is. Monday, Wednesday in theory, and Fridays, depending on what we're doing that week. Obviously, we're doing case study presentations and project presentations. You're certainly not going to skip that class. That'll be probably on Fridays if we decide to do them Wednesdays and Fridays. So no worries. We'll do it week by week. What else? I think preliminarily that's just about it. One of my pet peeves last semester was that, we only have a 50-minute class and students were walking in like 9:45 when we had a 9:30 class, 11:30 class, 20 or 12, you're going down, you're hungry, getting a bagel, whatever, then coming up. It's not happening this time, folks, okay? When class starts, if you are more than, seriously, in a 50-minute class, if you're more than 5 minutes late, you're not in class. All right, I'll give you 5 minutes, unless there's something going on, and like a major storm or something happening, we'll figure that out. But with all due respect, when you have people walking in 20 minutes at 12 on an 11:30 class, 11:45, and I'm in the middle of a lecture, that is so disruptive and it's disrespectful. Okay, if other students can get there on time, you can find ways to get there on time as well. So here again, if you're more than, 5 minutes I said, say 5 to 7 minutes tops. All right, 10:30 class, if you're there any later than 10:37, you're not there. And I'm going to have to hold to that because it makes a lot of sense. We all have problems getting around campus. That may be for a while. It's the size of the campus and the number of buildings. But I believe they give you at least 10 to 15 minutes between classes. So you should be able to get there. Okay, that is it. I will see you first day of class. By the way, since Martin Luther King falls on the 21st of January, we will not have Monday classes. Our classes will start on Wednesday, okay, for our week. So you'll essentially start on the 23rd rather than the 21st. So the first week will be the 23rd and the 25th of January. Okay, good luck and enjoy the rest of the semester break.